Good gravy. We have yet another absolutely moronic take from Hollywood on the Kyle case. And I just, selfishly, I know everybody's busy watching live streams and everything of it, but I am thankful for these horrible, horrible takes. If you've been following the trial, and they're going to get worse, basically, when Kyle is acquitted, and he absolutely should be, we're going to see some absolutely nuclear takes from Hollywood. Right now, we're getting the little sizzlers, the little Z-listers that want to get their names up in arms and get a little more pub. But what I'm really liking is just how smartly Twitter is just crushing the narrative. I'm so proud of all of you in so many ways. And I hope that you're enjoying my coverage too, trying to bring a bit of levity to it. If you are, just click that red subscribe button down below. And as you know the deal with any videos covering this, a quick word, hey, there's a lot of takes that stink, but you don't have to stink. And Christmas is coming, so if you know someone who stinks, you could also help them out. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Scentbird. Looking for a gift that perhaps keeps giving year round? Consider giving your friends and family a Scentbird subscription. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service that gives you the opportunity to shop from over 600 brands. It is a flexible subscription, so you can skip any month you want without penalties. What I like is the choices. I don't like committing to a huge bottle of a single scent. I like to have a couple different ones, and this is the perfect solution for that. With each fragrance, they'll get a 30-day supply so they can try out fragrances before committing to a full bottle. Simply choose between 3, 6, or 12-month gift subscription, and they'll send it directly to your recipient's email. On top of all of this, they've given you, my viewers, a massive discount. Make sure to use my coupon code to save 30% off your first month of Scentbird. It's just $11 for your first month. And now Scentbird is available in Canada. The scents they sent me this month were both Bentley and Prada. They come in these awesome, easy to use containers that all you have to do is twist up to get access, and then you can just press it down. It works super easy. Use the link in the description below and the promo code TheQuartering30 to get 30% off your first month at Scentbird. Hey, Christmas is coming up. It supports the channel and it allows me to continue to cover all of the spiciest of topics. Now, new friend of mine, Christian Toto, has a new article over on his website. Twitter schools Matthew Modine on his absurd Kyle slam. Now, if you don't know who Matthew Modine is, he's actually a star from Stranger Things, as well as Full Metal Jacket. You may be familiar with that term, as the prosecution threw it around like it was some sort of nuclear exploding rounds or something like that. But one of the most hilarious, absolute destructive ratios I've seen yet, and I hope that you'll all enjoy it with me. Actor Matthew Modine of Full Metal Jacket fame takes his craft very seriously. He told an interview for Collider last year that he's so careful about his performances. When you stand on a stage, when you're projected on a motion picture screen, the things that you do and the things that you say have an impact on people's lives, Modine said. Nah, not really. Not if you have any reasonable real-life role models, but that's neither here nor there. He takes his Twitter feed a bit less seriously, apparently. The Stranger Things star shared a series of questions tied to the Kyle case on the social media platform. The now 18-year-old person defended themselves 3 different times. The teen's claims of self-defense appear solid, according to court testimony. That hasn't stopped the left from calling him all sorts of terrible things without evidence. Media coverage has been atrocious, with MSNBC anchors doing the most damage to the truth. You can see this. MSNBC skips Kyle's defense's closing after airing the prosecutor's case. How sick is that? Think about that. Do you watch MSNBC out there? If there's a shred of anybody that watches my videos that still watches mainstream media, think about what that is. Mainstream media covered the prosecution, which, by the way, their closing statement was rife with lies that the defense seemingly didn't want to object to, and then purposely did not show the rebuttal. What MSNBC is doing there is simply airing propaganda. They want Americans to view him as guilty. Why? Because when he is acquitted, and he should be, he wants the streets to burn. They want the streets to burn. Why? Great ratings. Think about it. You don't even, according to mega super huge brain Ethan Klein, you don't even have to think about it, bro. If there are more riots in the streets, there's more ratings on the TVs. That's why these people do what they do. Useful idiots in Hollywood get brought along for the ride as you see this. That may explain why Modine stance on the high-profile case. Consider this tweet Exhibit A that he got his talking points from fake news outlets. Take a look. Why is Kyle wearing surgical gloves? Well, we know. I'm going to read the tweet, and I'm going to hear you yelling out. Instead of screaming at your monitor or your telephone, make sure you click that like button. If so, why? To cover his fingerprints? Why would he load his weapon? Travel to an event, aim at people, pull the trigger, unless he went there with intent to end people. Are you angry? Don't worry. He gets his just desserts. And he's been coping and seething all day today. But just to, why was he wearing gloves? For cleanliness reasons, because he was there doing EMT work and providing medical care. And you see a lot of people wearing gloves anyway nowadays. Why would you load your weapon? Well, if you're going to bring it, you better be ready to use it. This is one of the core tenets of CCWs. This is why, even though, I have mine and I do carry where legal. My wife has hers, but doesn't, because ultimately she made a decision in her mind that she was unsure if she would be able to use it in a certain situation. And I don't press that. If you're going to carry, you better be willing to use it. A lot of cases where people carry and they're the ones that end up on the receiving end of it. So I don't push it. I don't make a big deal about it. I'm glad, the safety class was taken, and that's okay. But if you're going to carry, you carry. It's just my whole thing also about carrying red. I don't want to get into it, but don't carry amber, okay? Carry red. If you're nervous to carry red, then practice. And if you're still nervous, practice more, because you're not going to have time or people who are carrying cold and thinking they're going to rack it in time. It's insane. If you're not comfortable carrying red, then you're not comfortable carrying. I know that's anyway. Okay. Anyway, let's look at some of the replies. Okay. The original tweet, which I thought I had here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Currently has 4.3 thousand replies to 300 likes. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the message actually getting out there. Yes, there are some unhinged lunatics, most of them with blue check marks, who are either purposely spreading incorrect, lies around the case, or there are people who, aren't engaging in it, which is also fine. If you aren't watching it, it's fine to stay on the sidelines. Let's look at some of the replies. Here's Elijah Schaefer. Do you even know what is happening during these riots, you effing moron? Here is an actual video of Elijah reporting from buildings on fire. 4,000 replies. If you had looked up anything about the case, you would have found all of your answers. Here are some basics. 3.1 thousand likes. All that these people have that think he's did anything wrong is that he shouldn't have been there and that he had a weapon. So he had the same right to be there as any one of those fiery but mostly peaceful demonstrators, didn't he? when you know someone hasn't watched 1 minute of the trial. Riot is an event in your world, LOL. Maybe try watching the trial and the evidence presented. Why would somebody go out of their way to vandalize stuff? See someone with a rifle that's literally not bothering them and then choose to go after them. The real question. I mean, all of this, just getting crushed. Oh, here he is cleaning. Also, I can't really tell, but I think he's still wearing gloves there when he's cleaning. It looks like he is. Looks like a lot of people are wearing gloves there. I mean, just getting absolutely demolished. And today, all Matt Modine's been doing is coping and seething. I'm sure Heather is a bot, but in the photo, is the person on the ground holding something? If so, why is the person carrying? What do you mean, why? He's getting kicked in the face. It's a good thing he had it. Do EMTs carry weapons? What Gage did, right? Isn't the narrative that he's a paramedic? And by the way, I have no problem if every EMT was strapped. They go into dangerous situations a lot. They should probably consider it. I'm sure Zeno is a bot. Everybody that's going back and dunking on him, he's quote tweeting, hoping to ratio them, and it's not ending well. Like, I remember when I was acting in Full Metal Jacket and had non-working pew-pew and blah, 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 blah. Like, here, I see role-playing. What sort of role is he in? Why'd they load the rifle with real ammo? Let's see what the replies are for that. Here's Lofty Pixels. I see self-defense. Okay. I mean, just getting fiery rockets. Everything is just dunking on him. Now, do Alec? That'd be a good comparison. That'd be a good question. Yeah, keep speaking out, Hollywood. It's good for my channel, and I think that you guys are enjoying it. And if you are, make sure to leave a like on the video, and make sure to check out the video sponsor, Scentbird. All their information is in the description and pinned comment down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.